What's the Not Your Finest Hour podcast? What is that all? I mean, I've heard stories.
Not Our Finest Hour podcast. I'll have to check out one of these days when I get a minute to listen to it. I've been told it's not for everyone. It's the general reviews I hear on it. It has been getting really good reviews.
And I've never personally listened to it, but I have heard it's not for everyone.
I listened to the Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Just great podcast. I've really enjoyed that.
I'm not endorsing anything. From what Caleb told me, he said, don't endorse anything unless you listen to it first.
I do once in a while listen in, and it's a lot of fun. But I do got to be careful. It is not for everyone.
Caleb Allman is always dropping nugs that it's one of the most value-added shows out there.
Of course, through all the Not Our Finest Hour, you guys poking fun at so much different stuff is absolutely killer.
I don't feel any oppression tonight. In fact, I feel very free. Not Our Finest Hour podcast. Thanks for being here.
I'm Interlock in, and I wouldn't fucking miss the Not Our Finest Hour podcast for nothing.
Welcome to the beginning of the podcast. I'll take sole complete responsibility for there being no podcast last week.
I didn't mind.
100% my fault.
I didn't get any messages this time.
Nobody listens anymore anyway.
Yes, no one listens anymore. It's not a problem. Maybe we just have created really low expectations, which is also, a great accomplishment on our part. I just had a long week last week, tough week. Had a lot of I know that Kelly says to me, I think that you get up on this up and down thing because of your blood sugar.
Oh.
You're high and then you're low and you're high all day long. And I'm like, so I think that there's some truth to that. I think that she's definitely got some truth, but I also think that at 7:00 in the morning, the spring blew on the International's tarp. That was sad.
That's sad.
Because now I don't even care about paying the money. It's more about finding someone to fix it and parking the truck. It's such a fucking pain in the ass. But then a guy called me and gave us a really nice planting job that we had priced. So I was happy.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Christy called me because the dealership, the Kenworth dealership, fucked up putting the O-ring in her oil filter, and she spread 15 liters of oil over the highway in our truck and our client's site and thought she might have seized the motor in the truck. So that was sad.
Jesus.
But then Jack called and said that the GPS was finally working. So that was happy. I was happy that the GPS was finally working. But then I called Daryl to say, hey, we don't have we never really had the GPS on site. And Daryl said the GPS was fucked again. So that was sad.
And down like your blood sugar.
So I don't know if it's really I think it's definitely maybe partially a undiagnosed diabetic blood sugar problem. But I think part of it is just contracting in life.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose we're all over the place too.
There's on the top of the cylinder for our bin trucks, on the cylinder behind the drivers, there's this cast aluminum block, and all the hydraulic lines in the trucks feed into it, and it's a load limiter or something they call it, load restrictor. I don't know. It does something. But last week on Wednesday, it started leaking. And at first it was just leaking a little bit. And then it started leaking a lot. So it's well, we need to get a new aluminum box, right? Whatever. So Brad emailed, no response. Then they did respond, but they didn't have a timeline. So then on Friday, because every day we park this truck, it costs a fucking fortune and it's really inconvenient. So on Friday, I called them and said, hey, what the fuck is going on with this box? And they're like, oh, it could be 4 weeks. It could be 6 weeks to get this box. It's got to come from France. And I was like, oh, okay. So on Friday, I called every multi-lift dealer in North America with the part number, trying to find this piece of aluminum with the holes drilled in it. The only place I can't call is the main warehouse in Nebraska, because you have to be a dealer to get through the AI whatever fucking shit before you can talk to a real person. So we can't park the truck for 4 to 6 weeks. Like, that's not a thing. So we started making plans for Cody to fly to France. And because that's the only place where this box exists that we could find was in France.
Insane, by the way.
Well, the whole thing is insane because it's like there's hundreds of thousands of multi-lifts across North America.
Yeah.
There's 2 and 3 dealerships in every major city. Like,
The right answer would be, hey, let me find that part. I'll take it off a unit that hasn't gone out yet.
so
And
that was a possibility.
yes,
But
that
there
is
was
the possibility if you're a fucking dealer that cares about your
so
guy.
that was a possibility, but they didn't have the unit we have is a strange unit specifically designed in a strange way to fit on the truck. So the box is rare. So I called the guy and said, hey, you need to get me an exact location of this box in France. And he said, that's going to be hard. I said, okay, well, like, you know what's hard? Not having a truck for 4 to 6 weeks. So fucking call. And then Cody started calling them and harassing them about it. And eventually they called the dealer, the warehouse in Nebraska, because they could get through. And then they're like, hey man, like, we found one. There's one in existence in Nebraska. They can ship it up here for Monday, but it's going to cost way more.
Way more than
And
flying to France.
I said, well, how much is way more? And the guy's like, well, it's an $1,800 part to begin with. I said, yeah, I know. It's a stupid $1,800 aluminum box. He's like, if we ship it up from the States by Monday at noon, it's going to be a $2,200 part. Are you sure you want to invest that kind of money? I'm like, fuck off, man. Like, order it. Like, why are we even having this? Like, why wasn't this the first solution? He's like, well, most people don't want to pay it. I said, most people want to park their trucks for 4 to 6 weeks.
Who
Well, you
are
order
these
parts
people? Like, because this isn't, I understand that this might happen a lot, but who are these other people that aren't wanting to spend this money? Because you and I
Well,
would both want to spend this money. Just fucking get it.
I don't
Right?
care how much the part is.
Yeah.
Like, the part's broken, so how much the part is irrelevant. You have to buy it,
Yeah.
or the truck's not usable. You can't fix a pitted cast iron aluminum thing that's falling apart. So you can't fix it. So that means that you have to get a new part. So if the part's $5,000, I either park the truck permanently or pay $5,000. There's
Yeah.
not a lot of like choice here. So I was like, man, like, can we just, but that's like, this entire season is like just smashing my head into a wall. It's the most brutal season I've ever had in my life. No matter what we do, it's like fucking painful.
It's not my best season. I feel like we're having a hard time stacking money. Like,
That's
it's
definitely
not,
challenging.
like,
Yes.
no matter what we do, like the accounts receivable is getting higher and higher, but nobody is paying.
We have death by $10,000 debts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we have so many people that owe us $10,000, and then like they get some every week they order some services, and then they pay like $2,200 off, but they didn't like really decrease the debt at all. It's still
Yeah.
10 grand. It's like, can you, like, I get it. Like everyone's struggling. So, but like, we have $350,000 worth of $10,000 debts.
Yeah.
Like,
And when does that come home? Because sooner or later it's going to be winter,
it,
and
it could, it could all come home tomorrow, like
could it? Do you
it.
think they're automatic? Like all these people are going to just find thousands of dollars to pay you because right now you're the credit card.
Yes. I
Yeah.
thought about moving to a credit card on file system next year.
Ooh.
I I even asked our fucking fuel supplier about that. They're like, we're not allowed to do that. I said, fucking do it. You've been doing it for years. Well, we're not supposed to do that. Well, don't fucking call me every month then. Keep doing it the way you were doing it.
So they changed it.
Apparently they changed it.
There's like a
And I
rule
said,
you can't.
use the last card you had on file. They said it expired in 2023. I said, well, how has my fuel bill been getting paid? They're like, I don't know. They just let it go through. I didn't know that was a thing.
What, the credit cards expire?
No, that you could let it go for 3 years after
I
that.
had no idea it was a thing.
No. So whatever. Figure it out. Like I gotta figure out this stupid fucking Procore.
We got a letter that they're gonna like take all our trucks off the road too.
Really? Who's they?
CVOR people,
Oh.
MTO, because we have too many violations.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you actually though?
When you stack up all the stupidity, yes. Like one of the things that we have going on is when we bought Christie's truck from Kenworth, Kenworth themselves took it to the ministry, and the ministry misregistered the truck as a pickup truck. So when Christy went in to get her tear sheet done when the truck was brand new, so she can pick up at the pits, they they didn't charge her for. They just told her it was obviously it was wrong, and that we needed to change it. So in the time, so that happened on like a Monday, and Kelly had a bunch of other stickers and shit to buy that she had already scheduled to buy Friday. So she's like, well, when I go on Friday, I'll switch the ownership, whatever this problem is, which seems really reasonable. Except Christy then got pulled over for speeding because there's a road we all drive on constantly, and they suddenly put construction there and dropped the speed limit by 20. And so she got a 10 over speeding ticket.
Right.
So on top of the speeding ticket, she got another ticket for this truck being misregistered. She didn't get ticketed, but it got marked on our CVOR that the truck was misregistered again. So that's 3 hits on the fucking CVOR, the speeding and the two. So like you get only, because we're a very small company, you only get so many points on your CVOR for how many trucks you have on the road. Like I might have to like buy some junky ass trucks and just put them on the CVOR
Just to get more
just
space
to
on
get
your
more space. Yeah, it's fucked. It's super stupid. And then Cody got a red light camera ticket. She was fully loaded and she wasn't going to she couldn't roll the truck up. And so she went through a yellow light and they gave us a ticket for a red light, whatever thing. But you can't even fight that. It's an automatic points off your CVOR. Like, oh, and then Andrew left fucking one of the Amazons and pulled out onto the, like, after working there for like 10 hours, and then pulled out on the main road there, and then it was like a flash freeze, and he slid like 45 feet and to the back of a CRV. No charges. Truck was inspected safe. Driver was inspected like no but just because there was like an incident, it goes against your CVOR, even though like cops wrote it up as, not his fault and terrible conditions. And
Hmm.
it was a Oh, and then Cody got pulled in the 400 scales 2 years ago. And that was when they stopped emailing you about renewing your CVOR.
Oh,
So we had not because they used to send an email to renew your CVOR, and then you said yes and you renewed it, right? Not the case. Not the case. So that's on there. It's like a bunch of like bullshit paperwork violations. There's one Cody, when she got inspected, she had a cracked spring, but they used some kind of like x-ray thing or something to see it. So it's not like this was like some blatantly obvious fucking problem. Like, but that's the only actual thing. I guess there was like an actual. I don't think they even charged us for that. They just told us we had to tow the vehicle and then send them a bill for the repair. Like out of all of this, the only thing I think Christie's speeding ticket was an actual charge and the red light camera thing. The red light camera things are fucked though. Like if you're a person, not a company, and you get a red light camera thing, they just send you a bill and you pay it like a parking ticket and no harm, no foul. If you're a company, it immediately goes off your CVOR.
that's stupid. I think anything on fucking camera is bullshit. Like unless someone physically pulls you over, I think it's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't.
Send them a fucking picture of a fucking $100 bill then. They send you a picture of you fucking running a red light, send them a picture of the money.
Of the
What the
$100 bill.
fuck? Doesn't make sense.
I think it's
That happened.
350.
Whatever. $350.
Kelly went to
Don't tell
court
me
to
how I
fight
know
it.
that.
Kelly went to court to fight it, got it reduced.
It's not
But
the
that
money,
like,
it's the time.
well, that's what like they're like, well, we could reduce it. And I'm like, you think I give a fuck about $350? Like I don't I care about you putting it on the CV. Like so as soon as something hits 2 years, it falls off your CVOR. So if we don't have any problems till October when Cody got pulled in the scales and our CVOR will start to get better. But the problem is once you've been flagged, every time you go through the scales now, they're just gonna fucking ream you.
Yeah. We have an MTO officer who's a friend of a friend. And well, most of our stuff's new, so we don't really have to worry, but you always have to still be,
Paperwork violations.
yeah, bullshit like that. So,
It's not even the trucks. Like we don't have a bunch of inspection violations. It's all paperwork. And now my friend's trucks got pulled over. Now they do every time they pull you over, they do breathalyzer.
oh, well, I don't care about that, but
Wow.
hopefully it didn't
Well,
just,
your guys might on Friday morning after a Thursday night.
uh, is that still a thing? People go out
I
on
don't
Thursday
know.
nights still?
Someone does
I always thought that was fucking stupid.
the Thursday night partying.
Yeah.
You never went to
Eh,
Stampede?
Well, yeah, I did, but not as a working professional.
Yeah, I get that.
Like,
what the fuck is Stampede?
It's Kitchener. That was always the Thursday night thing. I think it was the Stampede.
no, I
Thursday
think it was a
nights.
spur.
Oh, is that what it is?
For Thirsty Thursday.
There was always something
There's
on
all,
every night.
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
What
Saturday,
a
Sunday.
fucking degenerate I was in university. What a fucking time to be alive. My God. Similar to you, PK, I had a breakdown, not of a truck, but of my screening bucket. And our only retailer of those buckets is in Edmonton, and they are fucking worse than useless. So we couldn't get apart from them. So my mechanic at East Rock said, "Hey, uh, we can get one from Cincinnati or someplace in the States, not Cincinnati, somewhere else." Uh, but he's like, "But it's the motor's like $1,500 American." do you want us to go ahead and get it? I said, well, what the fuck other choice do I have? Get the motor. When can you have it here? And then they did some wicked backdoor deal and ended up bringing it home in a fucking suitcase across the border. And now hopefully they're going to install it tomorrow. Because what other choice do I have, really? I need the thing to work. It's holding up $100,000 topsoil job.
Yes.
So just get it here.
It seems like that goes down quite a bit. That
What?
screening bucket.
That's what I
Uh,
said.
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot of
It was over
videos.
yesterday and he
There's a
said
lot
that.
of videos of broken screening buckets.
Every weekend I go on Instagram and
I
I see
think,
Chad yelling at
well,
his
because
screening bucket.
it's a great bucket, but well, it's not just that. It's on oil quick, right? So that's where the tilt rotator hooks up to the attachment without the hoses. Like it does it all internally, which is a
Yes.
fuck around to begin with. They leak and they get dirty and shit like that, and they're a pain in the ass to change. So, um, and then the hoses that connect, the quick connect, there's this rubber gasket that always fails after like 20 hours or something. So I always have to go in there and change that. But the bucket itself, fucking tough as nails. I put fucking boulders and cinder blocks and tires and rebar through that thing. Like, it is great, but there's just so many moving parts that something's bound to shit the bed eventually. Probably has
There
a
is a
couple
lot of
hundred
moving
hours.
parts.
Yeah, it just whatever. I looked at a screening plant today because one of the GCs that owes us a bunch of money is maybe getting rid of them. So maybe we'll get one of those. I don't know.
The GCs in Cornwall own screening plants.
Yeah, why
See,
wouldn't
like
they?
the GCs around here don't own anything.
Well, the civil GCs, yeah, they. Why
Right.
wouldn't civil guys own screening plants?
Well, they aren't GCs though. They're just civil constructors.
Oh, the civil guys GC the road jobs here.
Mm.
So there's no one above them.
Yeah,
Why
I
would
guess
there
that
be?
would probably happen here too. Yeah, I just
Yeah.
like most of the GCs around here, like the actual they don't own anything. They
Oh,
literally run out of a strip mall,
yeah.
500 million a year.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't own a pen. They don't own anything. They have nothing invested. It's all just rented equipment and
Just money
fucking.
changing hands.
It's just they're shifting through money and then trying to skim off the top.
Yeah. Which always was weird to me, right? Because I find it hard to make money doing anything that I can't do.
Mm.
Like just hiring subs for everything, like a sub for this and a sub for that, and we're gonna make 10% off these guys. Because I find that shit always goes wrong and they always want you to pay for stuff.
Yes.
So either the GC's an arsehole and they just say no and have the subs deal with it, but then how far does that get you? I don't know. I wouldn't be a good GC.
Well, I think you have to. It's all based on volume, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. I'm happy being a landscape contractor. Maybe a civil contractor, but never a GC.
Chad, did you post something a few weeks ago about your Devlon that you didn't like it or something like that? Was that you?
Yeah.
Your
The
loader or
seat was
something?
fucking pissing me off for a long time.
The what?
The seat,
Oh,
it was like rolling back and forth all the time. It wouldn't lock. It was like driving me nuts. I couldn't get the fucking thing to lock. And then one morning I got in it and it was locked. So one of the guys must have done something to it. And now it's fine. And it was squeaky as hell for a while. I think that's gone. I don't know. It's like we have little fucking Keebler elves or something that come and adjust the machines when I'm not in them. And it's fine now. It's a good little loader. I really have no complaints. It's
Why are you focused on Devlon loaders, Mike?
no, I thought I remembered Chad posting something about it like a few weeks ago, but I haven't thought to bring it up.
I complain about a lot of stuff. So if I have something and I don't complain about it, that in itself is a testimonial to how good it is. Like if I don't have a lot of bad shit to say, because fucking put me in a Bobcat, I'll complain all day. I'll fucking drag that thing all over the internet. But for the most part, like I get in my black skids here and it's good, and Devlin's pretty good, and the Hitachi is great, knock on wood. But and then we got a new truck coming tomorrow, which is hopefully good. We'll find out.
What kind of truck is that?
That little F550 that we bought from my buddy Alan Shade. So I'm gonna drive down and pick that up, bring it home, because we don't have enough vehicles here.
Where is the truck?
It's in Ottawa. Well, west end of it, Almont or whatever. Wherever he's from. You gotta pick that up and
For the record, Paisley beat the Cornwall people like 10-3.
right on.
Ooh.
Good.
The fucking killing.
Good. Good for them.
Did you make it to Chad's place?
I did.
Yeah.
I made videos and everything.
Yeah. You didn't see them?
No,
Your algorithm's slacking.
I haven't been looking too much lately.
Uh,
I wasn't invited to Chad's. It's
you're
all
always
right.
invited. It's an open invite.
Oh,
For
okay.
whenever you want to come back.
I didn't get invited.
Oh no.
You
I
did.
just showed up.
Yeah, because I gave you the address.
The high security in Cornwall, I just drove in, wandered around
Yeah.
in a Bronco.
Yeah.
Did you get the Cornwall pizza?
No.
Should have got a Cornwall pizza.
We were in Cornwall briefly because it's 3-4, it's essentially 4 hours from us. So Paisley played at 6:30. So the game was over probably like 8:15. So we got home at like just after midnight.
Hmm.
Yeah. When I was driving home last night, I was like, I wonder how many kilometers in my life I've driven for soccer.
Hmm.
Because on Saturday I drove to Barrie, watched soccer, and then drove to Oshawa and watched Nate's band.
Wow.
I was like, so like there's probably like four things in my life that I don't like. They bring me no, in the past, they brought me no happiness. One would be golf and jogging. And my dad loves golf and loves jogging. And then the other two things are I like live music. I detest live music. And I have never had any affliction for soccer. But I currently spend a lot of my time watching soccer and live music. And to be fair, I enjoy both things. I still don't golf or jog. And I don't know if I'll ever jog. Although now I've reached a point in my life where I'm like, man, I wouldn't mind walking around the block. I can't make it right now, but I wouldn't mind doing it.
But you would golf.
No, I couldn't fucking golf, man. I can't twist. Golfing involves a whole bunch of things that I can't do. Twisting, swinging, fucking walking. Those are all things that I do not do ever. I have an actual doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Wow.
So I won't be able to live in diabetes denial anymore. So I'm eating a lot of chocolate tonight. I'm just joking. I'm not doing that.
What are they going to do?
I
Test
need-
blood?
They did test my blood.
Oh,
But
so they're
then
talking about the blood test now.
they're talking. So they tested the blood, and you can get your like blood test results online. You
Yeah.
have to have some number, and they didn't give me the number at the blood test place, and there was a whole rigmarole, and I was like, I don't fucking care about this enough. Whatever. I'll find out on July. So I got my blood tested like a month ago, and I was like, whatever. I'll find out on July 14th at 2 p.m.
If there was something really wrong, you would hope they would call you before then.
I don't think they would. This is Canada, man.
True.
Like
They
I don't
must
know
have
much-
an AI that skims this stuff.
Maybe that's a good.
I don't know.
So talking about AI. So we had this GPS stick. It's been a battle. We've never had any success using it on anything, but it's like a contractual requirement on this wall we're building to have an active GPS stick there. So Jack took it the first day and the firmware was all fucked up. And so it wouldn't work. So Jack took it back and Todd Brothers, who's on the site doing the civil work, they laid out the wall with their GPS stick for us, which was very nice of them. Appreciate it. So we could get working. Um, Jack got the firmware fixed. Brought the GPS this morning. Set up Nate to find out that the GPS has to be like on a cell phone network. So it is like a tablet that you can plug a SIM card into, but instead, Nate was hotspotting it from his phone onto the tablet. But Nate has like a ancient Android phone and he's on Freedom Mobile. So you can only fathom how the GPS stick was working then. Um, that's when I called Daryl to say, "Hey, what are we doing with the GPS stick? Is someone bringing it home? Are we leaving it at the site?" He's like, "No, we're going to bring it home." Um, so I called Kelly and said, "Hey, we need a SIM. You know, you can put a SIM card in an iPad, and
Yeah.
it'll be on have a data package. So that's what this thing needs." So I called Kelly and said, "Hey, there's like a pile of SIM cards from the many cell phones from the company in the underneath the big huge screen I never use in my desk." And so she called TELUS to get the SIM card rehooked up on a data package for the GPS, and she got the AI assistant from TELUS.
Right.
But because it wasn't like a straightforward thing, it's like we need a data package, but not a phone. Like it just needs a data package. It doesn't need phone. It took her like an hour, and you can't. The AI is trained to make sure you never get to a real person. So finally, after an hour of fighting with the AI, she just hung up and drove to the TELUS store and got everything she needed done in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, how is this making the world better?
Well, I don't think it is, but it's saving someone some time, right? By not having to talk to you.
Yeah, it's apparently now if you get a cell phone, you have to show your license, and they take a picture of you, and you have to match your picture and your license or something.
Really? Wow, no thank you.
Something to do with Carney. Well, he brought in all those new laws where they can start listening in on they could be listening in on this podcast right now, and they don't need a warrant. They don't need to explain it. They don't need anything.
Well, anybody can listen to this podcast, so have at it.
Well, they can't listen right now though.
Well,
We would have to agree to publish it. Like when we had that really controversial episode last week and then decided not to publish it.
mm,
Right.
you're sending the fucking AI wild right now, searching.
Searching my computer.
Yeah, is wildly going after Mike's computer right now, looking for the lost episode. The lost episode.
I debated putting together a white noise episode last week.
You super should have. The white noise.
So my fucking truck, my Ford, my 2 year, not even 2 year old Ford, I back up, like I can put it in reverse and the backup camera will come on, big screen, big's my fucking computer. Just about right. All good. Drive forward, screen goes fucking blank. No radio, no fucking, I can't use the massage seats, can't use anything. Just a fucking black screen. Can't tune the radio, can't fucking listen to Sirius, can't listen to anything, right? My phone won't connect to it, so I have no Bluetooth, whatever. It's got 80,000 kilometers on it. Fucking shit the bed.
Wow.
The closest appointment is 3 or 4 weeks till I can get it into Ford.
3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I would be flying that bitch to France.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what? Like,
Alright.
what Ford? Can't you just bring it to a Ford dealer around here and stay overnight?
Maybe. Am I any...
All they're going to do is rip the screen out of it and put a new one in. Probably takes 10 minutes.
It's not even the screen that's broken. It's some transponder, something. Who fucking knows inside? Because the screen
So-
works whenever you put the backup camera on. I can
So-
drive with the box camera on the whole time.
That doesn't seem that entertaining though.
No, it doesn't. So I drove
See,
to Hallville, an hour away, listening to my fucking thoughts.
I do that all the time.
It's disgusting.
That's probably
Disgusting.
why I had a minor mental breakdown last week. I spent way too much time just listening to myself.
The last thing I need to do is fucking be alone with my
So
thoughts.
their solution is for you to just drive it this way for 4 weeks.
I thought about trading it in altogether. I'm like, you know what? I could probably trade this thing in for a RAM and have it in a week, then not have to
Oh
deal.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then be done with that piece of shit.
and be done with it.
That truck's been a piece of shit since you got it.
Pretty close, yeah. The running boards don't work. Unrelated, there's a crack in the fucking my holding tank in the back, so it just fucking pisses diesel everywhere all the time if it's full.
Oh, and the slip tank?
Yeah.
How
I
did
don't know
it
how
crack?
that happens.
I never heard of that.
And it's not at the bottom, the crack. It's like halfway up because if it goes below half, it doesn't leak as much. So I don't
I
know.
have some pretty ratty fuel tanks, and none of mine leak.
Yeah, this is fucking bullshit. I'm just
I
like,
think that there's less wrong with my 2019 Dodge with 340,000 kilometers on it.
potentially.
Like, it still honks wildly.
You want to trade for Ford?
I don't know. It doesn't seem that appealing. Like, on the surface, it seems appealing.
Yeah,
Like, hey, you can have a, what year is that truck? 2024?
2024, yeah.
You know, you could have a 2024 for a 2019, 80,000, 340. But now I'm like wondering, is the Dodge with 340 on it actually more reliable than the Ford with 80?
Do I just get into like a regular cab Ram with no back seat and just like
Where are you going to keep the dog?
I'll have to go in the pass. He's in the fucking passenger seat anyway.
I know, but then you have the other stuff that would normally be in the passenger seat in
Yeah,
the back.
yeah. It wouldn't
It's
work
like
out well.
you can't be a dog guy with a regular cab, man. You
True.
want to be a dog guy, you got to at least have an extend cab.
Yeah.
What you should do is get a truck with an extend cab and an 8 foot box. But only one company still makes that model,
Ford.
Ford.
Yeah. I like not the full cab, but like the like the suicide doors at the back there.
Yeah, that's Ford's the only one that still makes
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So that was, and they don't make enough of them because people don't buy them apparently. But those were the coolest trucks.
I would love to roll to a regular cab.
Yeah, me too. I'm not there in life, especially with an 8-year-old daughter, but
Yeah. I would say I drive around by myself 90% of the time in the truck
you
or more.
could roll a regular cab.
I could roll a regular cab. I would like to get a regular cab with a 8 foot box with a cap on it, like a work cap with all
Oh,
the
yeah,
little drawers and shit, and set it all up with stuff. I think it would be fucking
with
sick.
rolling, you'd need rollers for sure. You'd
Yeah, oh yeah.
roll the whole thing out the back there. Yeah,
Get a leveling kit, big tires. Be ready for any kind of emergency, a generator, all kinds of shit. Just be ready for emergencies that never happen.
yeah, that'd do you.
Yeah, I think that would be fucking sick.
Couple more years. I'm not there yet.
I think I could roll in a regular. Well, I want to try and drive the white truck to 1,000,000 kilometers.
Oh, well, good luck.
Other people flex their brand new trucks. I'm flexing my brand new truck. I'm flexing my trucks with a lot of kilometers on them.
Hmm.
Because as soon as you say a truck has a lot of kilometers on it, people are like, wow, that's sick. Like when I say to people, oh, that one's got 572,000. They're like, holy shit, that's amazing.
Amazing. Hmm.
Hmm.
I'm doing my first driveway in 5 years next week,
Are you?
Really?
and it's a sandalwood driveway.
They like the color
The
sandalwood?
color sandalwood.
They don't make sandalwood anymore.
Yeah.
Are you using like surplus pavers from fucking
No. Eva.
2006?
Eva sandalwood.
Eva's a great driveway paver because you're not going to fucking break your back.
Yeah.
Is that why you pushed it?
No, I didn't push it at all. I did a porch overlay for this client 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and it was blue 45 sandalwood. So they want a sandalwood.
They want to compound the bad decision.
Yeah. I think
And
that's the only sandalwood thing I've ever installed.
sandalwood is the most disgusting color I've ever seen.
Yeah, we talked about
Like
that.
it is the shittiest paver color in the entire world. Like Riverbed Blend was a better fucking
Oh, I
color
remember Riverbed. Wow.
than sandalwood. Sandalwood is disgusting.
There was one that was gray and it had like green in it. I have
Yeah,
the
Oceana.
Oceana. Yeah.
Oceana.
Oceana,
I would
yeah.
take an Oceana any day over sandalwood.
I
And
have autumn on my patio's blue blue 60
Autumn red.
autumn red.
I loved autumn red. That was a fucking
You know
hell of
what? I sit out on the patio and I look at it and I'm like, I actually really like this patio. It's a really nice blend of colors,
There you go.
which is
I
convenient because it's my patio.
I wanted to do my whole backyard in this that porcelain stuff,
Geoceramica.
ceramica, but I heard it's fucking smoking hot. Like,
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. Can
It's
you walk
white.
on this stuff?
It's
No,
white, so
it's
it
not. Well,
reflects.
there's different colors of it.
Oh, if it's some dark black color, yeah, it's probably hot as fuck because it's black.
I
I
was
don't
just
think
hoping
that's
it wouldn't
anything to
be
do with
like
the
I was
product,
hoping it was
though.
like some mystic color that doesn't get hot, even though it's
You
black.
should do one. You should do a 45 checkerboard, and that way you
You can
could
only walk.
walk from white one to
Oh,
white one and still have the dark colors everywhere.
I don't know. I gotta finish the driveway first. My God. But
Well, I can't imagine how much sand you're going to use in that driveway. I've seen it live now.
I might do the old trick. You put regular sand in the bottom.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
Now you're really going to hear from Paul. This could be
Yeah.
a worse offense. You should make a video about that. Going, if you want to save on your body sand costs, put a half a sand in the bottom. Watch the whole
But
internet
see, I wouldn't
explode.
do it for a client, but I don't have to explain it away if it doesn't work. Am I gonna do it? Probably not. Like, you spend fucking God knows how much on the driveway. Do you think I'm gonna cheap on the sand? Not likely, but I could.
I got some 80 mil four skids at 80 mil Ocampo
It's okay.
black if you want them.
I don't even know what it is.
It's a brushed finish, Unilock brushed finish.
Oh, I
paver.
like that.
4x8s. We did that walk. I don't know. Have you seen any of that walkway in the graveyard?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we that's all 4x8 El Campo, but it's not returnable, so we have four skids. I'm gonna put it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm gonna put it up and say not taking offers until this date and start a bidding war for it. Last week was the first time on I think it was Tuesday night. I got home and I looked at Kelly and said, "What happens if I just don't do anything right now?" Like I just say, "Fuck it." Fuck scheduling trucks, fuck filling out all the paperwork, fuck scheduling the guys. I just say fuck it. Let everyone sort their own shit out for a day. I was like, what would happen? Like
There
just
you go. Sure. Maybe you'll be surprised. Maybe they'll really knock it out of the park.
I don't think they will.
No, me either.
I don't think they will.
I have so many fucking workers now. Sometimes I forget about them in the morning.
Don't you
Like,
have them all in the app?
no, we don't have the app. We have an app, but we haven't used it.
Hmm.
So, like, I think what's Shane's crew doing? Scott's crew is good. They're gone. PJ's crew is gone. Like, so how many guys are with Shane then? Well, it depends how many guys are showing up today. And the fucking children, they're gone half the time anyway. And if they're not, one of them has to water with Matt, and the other one can do whatever. But then I always forget about one. Like anytime I'm writing what we did that day and everybody's hours, I'm like, and I'm counting them out. Okay, one, two, three, four. We gotta get to 13. There's 13 workers, so we gotta find names for 13 workers and fill out what they did that day. It's just it's a lot. It's almost too much for me.
It was too much for me last week. I was like, I was parked at a gas station. I went in to get a Coke Zero in case something caught on fire. And I was in the bin truck, and my buddy uh, pulled in and ran over and jumped in the truck. And I just like, after talking to him, I'm like, I don't understand why either of us are doing this.
You don't
We have
what?
no understanding of this. Like the the endless celebration of entrepreneurship on the internet boggles my mind because it's shit.
Um, and the only people who care about it are other entrepreneurs, right? Like the employees don't give a shit. It's fucking business owners clapping at other business owners, hiding
Mm.
their problems all the time. Oh yeah, man, you're doing so great, and you don't see the fucking bullshit behind it. All the bullshit every fucking day.
There's have you guys seen these interviews of these people who it's like called TradeCon Media or something, and they go around interviewing business owners.
No.
Yeah, like they were in Ontario, and they asked me to be on it, and I said, okay. They're like, we're coming to Ontario. Can you be on this? I said, I guess. And the guy said, okay, it's only send me $1,000.
No way.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, I got to get out there. So if you can just finance some of it. And I'm like, well, how many people are you going to interview out here? Like 10, 12, 15? Stay for two, like, but then all these like local people started popping up on the fucking thing. And I'm like, man, this guy was raking in the fucking coin doing this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
looking at it right now.
If someone asked me for money to get to me, I would
No,
tell them to
he,
pick rocks.
well, he messaged me and was like, hey man, do you want to be on TradeCon Media or whatever the fuck it is? And I was like, yeah, whatever. Like the guy was coming to do interviews or whatever. So I said, sure, man, whatever. And that's when he hit me up with the, can you send me a bit of cash? I'm like, what is this like? You think I'm like a seven? Like, what do you think? Like, I'm gonna
You're
just send you
helping this
some.
guy, not the other way around. He's not doing anything for you.
You guys want to be on the How to Hardscape podcast?
Yeah, I want to be on it, Mike. How much is it?
What does this guy do? He just does this.
That's all he does. And he interviews on those. He interviews. Um, he interviews in that style of like, hey, you're a billionaire. Give me advice.
Mm,
Like that's how he does these interviews. Like, the guy who like runs up to cars and we're like, this is a cool car. What do you do for a living? Like that kind of stuff. That's how he interviews these people, like in that sort of way.
yeah.
Like, I just,
I find the popular thing, or the thing that I've been seeing a lot. You know those like the Pickering boys and shit, like all these fucking little kids. Well, to me, they're little kids, right?
Yeah.
They're popular to other new landscapers and shit, but it really makes me feel old.
Mm.
Way they're attracting each other and stuff. Just and it's like a gimmick because they're doing all the shit that I used to do as a gimmick whenever I was first starting out 20 years ago or whatever, right? But they're sucking all these other little kids in.
And then they're gonna sell a course.
You think they're gonna sell courses?
Well, all of those landscaper guys are all based around that guy Dylan, whatever, from Ottawa or whatever his
Yeah,
name
he's a
is.
fucking moron. Well,
But
maybe
they're
like he doesn't do great work, but obviously he's good at social media. So I mean,
but
I
I'm
can't
saying
say
they're
he's a moron. I
all
don't know.
those accounts are styled after him, right? Like,
Yeah,
here's me fucking up everything. Here's me fucking up some more stuff. Here's me fucking like to the point where you're almost like it's one thing to post things or like real shit that's happening. It's another thing to almost create problems and post about them.
yeah. I don't see like it's a separate entity from his business, right? Because I can't imagine anybody would want work done by him if they saw that shit. Like, would you?
People would say the same thing about me.
Um, no.
That fat guy's eating something weird on it. Like, why would that stimulate you to fucking hire me?
Yeah, you're right.
Or I checked out that guy's notes where it says, fuck you, call for a bin.
See, that's why
Fuck you,
Landscape Daddy is
fuck you,
separate from Natural Design.
fuck you, order a bin. I don't know what it says today. Something about triaxles.
Yeah, something about even if you don't need one, order one. I saw that.
Uh, order a triaxle just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I'm just going through this guy's reels where he's really ripping off that style that you were talking about, going up to people but he's in like some guy's backyard and he's like, "Hey, are you the business owner?" He walks up to him as if he's just gonna walk into somebody's backyard and
Are
find
you
a
the
business
business owner
owner.
that just e-transferred me $1,000, or is that some other
Yeah.
business owner? What's interesting is I tried to go back and find that conversation to like because I was talking to someone else about it and I was going to screenshot it and send it to them, and the conversation's gone. Like he wiped out the conversation.
Oh,
So I was like, this is just my word against his, I guess. I was like, because when he messaged me and he said I won $1,000, I messaged him back and said because he said I won $1,000 because I'm going to give you exposure on my channel. And I messaged him back and said I'd get more exposure burning $1,000 on my channel. Like
Yeah,
if I literally lit $1,000 on fire on my channel, especially shitty Canadian money, fucking plastic garbage, fucking if I lit that on fucking fire, I would get more notice on my channel than anything this guy could do for me.
yeah.
maybe I've just been doing how to hardscape wrong this whole time.
Potentially. That's I don't know. Maybe I last week I had a week where I was like, maybe I'm doing everything all well. I think I had so much stuff happening that it only took one or two like kind of small things to like send me way over the edge because there was already so much fucking shit piled on top. I was like, something's got to give here. I'm not gonna make. I was literally coming home going, I don't think I'm gonna fill out the schedule. Fuck it. What's the worst thing that could happen? Fuck these people. Sort yourselves. Get it sorted on your own, motherfuckers.
Figure it out. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Soon to
So
be
here's
going on, but
here's the level of my existence. So at the fill site we have, there's a gate, right? It's a big Y, green Y gate. So I come in, I go there one day, and the gate's like fucking smashed. So I call Christy. I go, "Hey, what's up with the fucking gate?" She's like, "I don't know. It's just like that." Okay. So I call the guy, the fill site guy, and I go, "What the fuck's up with the gate?" And he said, "Well, I usually push it open with my car after I go out. So like if he like fucks off for lunch, he'll close the gate and then push it open with his car when he gets back." So one day he went out, but there's been some people like coming in, like trying to dump illegal loads and stuff. So he locks the gate now. So when he came back, he drove through the gate with his fucking car.
nice. But did he not just say, "Hey, this gate's locked. I better stop"?
Well, no, because he always pushes the gate open with his car. So like he says, I'm standing there looking at the smashed gate that's falling into pieces, going, okay, I'm gonna ignore this for a couple days because I'm so fucking done with life. But then at some point, I'm gonna have to address this problem because the gate's in like two pieces, and he's carry like it's tubular steel. So you know when tubular steel bends and half of it cracks, and the other half is kind of just hanging there. Like it's just like he's like lifting the gate up, and it's the whole thing. It's just I was like, he says to me, "You look so stressed, man. Are you okay?" I said, "Dude, at the core of my business, I cannot trust you to open a gate." He's like, "No, no, like this happened after hours." And I said, "It doesn't matter, man. You can't be trusted to open a gate." Like, people wonder why are you so stressed? I'm like, because this guy can't be trusted to open the gate. Like, if someone said, write a list of 1,000 things that are going to derail your week next week, someone not opening a gate was not on the fucking list. Like, it's a gate. You get out, you open it. You get out, you close the fucking gate. You don't hit it open with your car and then reverse it closed. Like, people wonder. I want to be an entrepreneur. Do you? Do you want to surround yourself with people that can't open a gate?
For 1,000 years, men will still say, this was their finest hour.